Playing is the real deal, you know?
Alright, so it looks like Noel or Shanks is having turn order here, and I think you just always go second here, right? Or are you scared of Jack on curve?
I guess Kuzan on curve is the worst thing that can happen to you, right?
Right.
So I think just by that, I would probably think you take second. I would also assume that if you're playing stage, uh, if you have stage in play and they play Sengoku, you can rally it on 8, right? So
Yep.
I would assume that's also something that's beneficial for you.
Right.
But yeah, he chose second, so it seems like we're on
The only other thing to worry about is that going first Sengoku is like Toshigi on curve, and that gets rid of your Lucky Ryu. But you are saving some swings because if he's playing on curve all the time, you're saving a 5k attack every turn because you're your leader.
You can also just not play the Lucky on 4, right?
Right.
Yeah, I think you don't mind if they like if that's. I think it's okay if they have Tashigi and you don't play it because Tashigi will be good at some point anyway. So maybe just forcing them to play it is fine.
So one thing that like Noel did there, like maybe his hand required it, but like not playing your one cost searcher is like a strat against Black Smoker just so it can't keep swinging 7k at you.
Yeah, but he will probably take the 6 there anyway. I'm assuming. So I think that's why. And here maybe he wants to double attack. I wouldn't be surprised if this is like a 6 with the Uta. But let's see. Let's see.
Right, because no matter what forecast you play too, you got to keep in mind Tashigi. Like you might just be throwing away one card if they want to get a Tashigi on curve, but I think you got to force them to do it. Otherwise, they get to do something like play a Kuzan instead.
Yeah, I mean he doesn't have it here, so.
Yep. But yeah, these 7k swings. Like, oh man, I wish you could see what Noel grabbed off that Uta, because this Uta staying on board is like taxing your hand.
Yeah.
Oof, yeah.
Oh, he takes. Okay.
Yeah, that's interesting. Most Shanks just counters everything early because you want to be a healthy life so you can play your big bodies without leaving down open. But
Yeah.
maybe his hand's just bad or just missing cards.
It's possible he does not have no 2K, right? But I doubt it with so many cards.
Okay. Well, he's playing out Uta here, which probably means that this goes on staying because I think the best answer for Shanks is like Otama Marco or something. Oh, another his hand must be bricked up.
Now we are committed to that Smoker will attack for 7 for 1 the whole game.
I guess on 6 he could have evented it, right? But that also means he doesn't have the event. What is it called? The Divine Departure, right?
Right.
Yeah. But I think you just cycle here, you throw
I
it.
look for Tashigi. Still no Tashigi, it's kind of unlucky.
I mean, this hand is really bad. No Brookie there.
Yeah.
He actually has no way of popping other than the
T-Bone.
the 5 cost. Yeah. So you probably just attack the Lucky Roo here. Actually, I don't like the Dawn on the Kuzan, right? Wasn't it better to go 5 and then go 7 with leader into the Lucky Roo, then you guarantee it dies?
I do think it probably ends the stint either way because you can't just block with the other Lucky Roo at any point. So you can just leader the first 5k and then even if it goes 7k, the other Lucky Roo dies instead.
No, but I thought he was gonna minus the active one. And if they don't block, you just pop it with.
Do we have a broken trash? Or is he just gonna develop a Porcelino?
He's just gonna play the Borsa.
Don't think so. I think it's a Hina and a Kuzan in trash. I forgot he played Brainless. I'm not sure if he has broken trash, but it doesn't look like it.
I don't think so.
But yeah, this hand is like, this is all 2Ks and a lot of setup cards. You're really missing your top end here.
Yeah. And I think like I would have liked to see Laboon, but the problem is because you attack with the Kuzan, and if you play Laboon here and they just rally minus the Kuzan, then you get blown out big time. So I understand the board. I think you have to keep the Kuzan active if you're gonna play Laboon.
Right. Yeah. And I'm assuming he's probably gonna attack with every Lucky Roo here too, right?
Yeah. The hand is so awkward for the Smoker.
We're fully countering this. Okay. It's a lot of cards.
So what's
this next card needs to be like a Akaz Sabo or something.
That's good too. I think that's fine actually.
Yeah, but you probably just get rid of the Beckman, right? I'm not even sure if Lucky Roo anymore.
I think. Do you think he's gonna go face? I think he's gonna attack twice into Lucky Roo big, like 2. Can you go? Like you could go 7-8 into Lucky Roo, right?
Yeah. Other thing you could do is just 5-5 it, and maybe one of them dies. Then you could do Rebecca to Shigi, because I feel like this game is getting kind of out of hand.
I don't think you can go 7-8. I think you can only go 7-7. Because you are not doing anything -4, right? Well, on the backman, but you don't want to play Tashigi before killing a Lucky Roo.
Right.
Oh, you mean if you want to trash the backman, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm assuming one of the Lucky Roos are going to defend, and then you can trash the Lucky Roo, right?
Mm-hmm.
But maybe it's correct to just go 5 minus.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna go for the backman. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's 5-5 Rebecca to Shigi. And then I think at this point he's just trying to race more. He's not gonna try contest those Lucky Roos. He's just gonna say, "I'm gonna kill you before you kill me," which might be the best thing. But
that I'm not sure about. I guess he's keeping the trash for the Lucky Roo.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I guess that the Hina, well, with Rebecca Hina, you can you get rid of a 10 cost? No, you can't, right? -4. Maybe with Kuzan.
You can with Kuzan 6, or you need a Suru.
You need a Suru. With the Kuzan, you still need a Suru, right?
Hina's 4, Tashigi is 4, and Suru's 2, so you should be able to get it without.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why it's...
But if you counter with Suru here, you can't anymore.
Oh, are we countering now with... If we are countering with Tashigi, I'm definitely not agreed with playing the T-Bone over it.
Oh, this feels bad, because you know a 10 cost is coming too.
Yeah, now your Kuzan is dead anyway.
Having to counter the... Oh, no 10 cost. But it's still pretty bad.
Ugh.
Yeah, not having any KOs on 5 was... I don't want to say death sentence, but it's pretty bad.
I think throwing the Tashigi kind of makes sense, I guess, because you can pick it back with Rebecca and still pop one of the Lucky Roos with the Kuzan if he survives. But it's so unlikely. Like, if they do this, it's more likely like a 7-drop that trashes, right? So they're probably just gonna play like Backman and kill your Kuzan after.
Right.
So I think I'll just let it go, and they can trash one of my other 5Ks, like whatever.
Oh,
okay.
Another Lucky Roo?
Yeah.
It could just be that Noel is like reading that he's protecting it so hard, so he can play it slower. Like, he might have had 10 cost Shanks, and he just shows this line just because it extracts as many cards as can. Which is
I'll be very surprised though, to be honest. I think like the Shanks was so free there. Felt like
all the Lucky Roos.
Okay, so he did draw another Hina. So
wait, are we playing it first?
Yeah, I don't like this because now we're gonna go face. It looks like we're gonna trash that and go face.
So we are racing.
Yeah, I think you probably should have initiated the race last turn.
I agree.
Last turn.
I think if you play your last turn like that, now I would go for board. Like, attack the Lucky Roos first and then play the Tashigi last and trash the last one. But let's see.
Now 10 cost this turn is going to be pretty brutal, just because you wasted all your cost reduction cards last turn countering. So it's going to be even harder for you to deal with him.
I also don't like playing this Hina, to be honest, because you don't have a way to defend this 5Ks from the 10 cost with one card in hand.
Oh, maybe. Really? It's even more brutal.
Yeah.
Because now the Uta gets in.
These Utas attacked a lot this game.
Do you like playing the Hina here? I don't.
I do, just because I think keeping that card in hand is not going to do anything. Like, you just got to race and just keep playing out bodies.
Yeah, I was thinking, what if we draw like a Rebecca or something, or like a Brook, or I don't know. I was just thinking, let's see what we draw here, but like,
oh, he's playing the 5 cost card.
And you need to trash a card till you use it, right? So
yeah.
Here we are.
So I'm wondering if he's playing any new EB02 cards, because the 2 cards that come to mind are the 6 cost Yamato and the 2 cost event that is generic for every color.
We are playing against Oden.
I assumed it wasn't this ace, by the way. I just thought it was the dual color ace. Yeah.
But look at the board.
So actually, I was gonna play this ace for my last OP10 regionals, because I cooked up a list and it was pretty good. But then I tested against Dofi against myself, and I could not win that matchup. And I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm just playing Dofi.
I think this leader has potential, probably, at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think the more broken events they print, the better this leader gets, right? Because it allows you to play a lot more.
Wait, swinging?
Yeah, he's gonna do it with event.
Oh shit.
Oh, you had to give a 3 counter for that. And then, how do you deal with this board? Do
this-
you have Luna?
This one,
Well, Luna would be insane here.
he went giga
But it doesn't
aggro.
look like it.
It feels pretty over if you don't have Luna.
The Yamato has rush, right? I'm not mistaken.
It does.
Yeah.
Yes.
It does, it does.
Okay, bad take, but I don't like the alt art. I said it.
Ooh, we can pop. Oh, it's a 7k. It was close.
Alt of what?
Of the Yamato.
Mm,
You like it?
No, I don't.
You like living dangerously, I see.
Yes.
You can't go against the Yamato stance in the chat, you know? Be careful.
Watch him trash his full hand.
Ooh.
Watch him trash his full hand to swing with his ace.
I would 1,000% do it. I mean,
Yeah.
it's...
But maybe you shouldn't
It's so
attach 2 Dawn onto your shopper. You just put everything on ace as well. I don't know. But I guess now
just-
we...
It's just 6-6, right? It's
Oh,
guaranteed.
yeah.
Guaranteed.
Okay, that was...
Just in time to go watch the Arlong game. That was fast.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's an ace. It's an ace specific card in a way.
right. It's like Buggy with counter.
Yeah. But I think he requires your leader to be ace, right?
I'm not sure actually. Let's see. Yes, it requires your leader to be ace.
Okay.
Okay. Otherwise, it was like maybe a thing for like the good old
Yes.
Zoro with Buggy. A lot of events, 5-cost Marco. Like, that deck was... Honestly, I think it was super fun to play.
Yeah.
Good old Buggy.
So ace choosing second. Pretty
Depends your
expected.
definition of fun.
We do have a lot of options to clear the puddings.
You have Divine Departure. You have Fire Fist combined with any kind of reducer.
Mm-hmm.
Morgan.
Yep. And then the 7-cost event too, Flame Emperor.
I'm assuming he's looking for the animal event here.
Mm-hmm.
But it does seem like it's just animals and events, right?
And then as GP, you probably don't even swing here, right? Because you don't want him playing a body off of the event. Or do you not respect it?
I don't think they know.
Oh, that's it.
If you know, you don't attack. But I think most people won't know.
Yeah. It's looking like a pretty rough start for Ace, honestly.
Yes, Choppa is on vacation.
Vacation.
Choppa is on vacation.
Wait, where are all the choppers? What the fuck?
Yeah. We're attacking with Mask Deuce.
Oof.
I think he has
This is
to.
one of the times where your opponent not knowing your deck is actually a disadvantage for you.
That's true. I would much rather them not attack last turn.
Yeah.
This hand is rough.
Mhm.
We don't even have a reduction actually to Fire Fist next turn.
So Machek is saying in chat that he played Robin instead of Chopper, because if they do Usuhachi and rest the Chopper, he can't do his leader ability the turn after, because Chopper is not a straw hat, and then his Sanji Puddings couldn't give him the extra Don. So that was his reasoning. In the...
Yes, but if you're gonna play double blocker, it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
but
they
that was
play
the
Usuhachi,
reason.
that's 2k less counter they have.
Mm-hmm. I get this point, but
I mean, it's not the worst because you answer the Sanji Pudding, and he also leader affected early. That's a bit of early leader effect for GP.
I agree. And you should expect events. I know you don't know what your opponent is playing when they play Ace, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's pretty clear you can expect Divine Departure, Small Guns, the 7-cost Emperor. I think those cards, they're like obvious inclusions that they're gonna have.
But honestly, still pretty good position for GP. Like you're basically just going against an ace leader. They're not
You
establishing
think so?
anything. I think they're in a good place.
If he doesn't leader effect here, we're gonna spunk him for a double attack next turn.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I think you play 0 life against ace.
Oh, we leader effect? That to me that's crazy.
Yeah. If you know
Going to 4.
GG. Yeah, Unga Bunga. I wonder. So that next decision is how big are you swinging with ace if you do a Flame Emperor? How many events are you pitching?
0.
0? You gonna swing 8 or 9k?
Like, oh, if it's 9, then I would go 1.
1, so he's just swing 10k. Okay. Oh, he was like a chopper, so now he has to decide.
Oh, now you chopper him. You can chopper a Mulligan.
No, I think you're missing Dawn.
No, you
'cause
can't.
You need to make a chopper. Oh no, yeah,
Oh, you
Yeah,
can.
yeah,
You
you
can.
can.
It's exactly.
yeah.
Maybe chopper, Dawn on chopper,
Mm-hmm.
and Mulligan, or I would still just Emperor.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's one of the two.
Yeah, GP's at
But-
4 Dawn right now, so he's pretty low. If you Emperor.
I like 10. I like Emperor 10 actually.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're putting him a little bit in the spot, right?
Yeah, if he does Gum Giant, he goes back to 2 Dawn, stays at 4 Dawn.
He's at 4 Dawn, yeah. I like Emperor here.
Okay, and you pitch 1 event.
And 10 here, yeah.
Thinking about which event to pitch.
Probably Fire Fist, you have no reduction, right?
Looks like it. And then I think if you have Gum Giant, I still think you use it. I don't think you can take a double attack right now. Use it, go back to 4 Dawn, but next turn you probably don't leader effect. Oh, he's taking it. Okay, he just want to play the 0 Dawn
Okay.
or 0 life.
Okay, we're playing this game with 0 life.
Yeah. Okay, Sanji Pudding.
Another
You
one.
can leader, and Sanji Pudding gives you back 3. That gives you enough Dawn to play like a Robin and still leave up 1 for Giant. But now you can play basically any blocker because I think even your 6-cost Sanji is live, so you can play him for 3. Zorjiro could get in here for 5k too, because he gives 1 Dawn back.
Oh yes, he's getting done back as well.
Yeah. Okay. Just gonna leave up 2 Dawn maybe for 2 Giants. Which makes sense. Maybe you expect a second Flame Emperor. Okay. Has to be a chopper, right?
Has to be something.
Yeah. I think a 3-cost blocker is too risky. Oh,
Just pass with
nothing.
2 giants.
No
up front.
blockers. Oh, he has no blockers.
Shit. He has
Game here?
he has a very big hand at something.
I think
So
I just Emperor.
I think Emperor for sure, because even if you don't get game and they force some Giant, they're gonna go back so
Yeah.
far and Dawn.
Yeah, I would Emperor and 3 Dawn only, then just swing and not throw any events.
So Emperor plus leader is gonna make it a 11k. Maybe you can throw 1 extra card in there
You
to
can
make it an
throw
even
1.
12. Yeah.
I think it's funny that people
I
are
like that
always
he's writing
talking
to
to us. They do that a lot.
Yeah.
But I think they do that because afterwards they can rewatch the stream because there's 8 minutes delay and we have an opinion about it. Spanky
Yeah.
spank. The wording.
I think I like the Emperor here. It's the play that puts pressure while still keeping the game like kind of under control.
Mm-hmm.
I don't love letting them keep the Zorojuro forever, to be honest, but I don't think you have an option here.
Yeah, because you don't have enough reduction for Fire Fist. I mean, technically you do. You can do Mulligan Fire Fist, but that's just feels really bad.
And then 8 with the leader.
Yeah, that just feels really bad. I think Emperor is probably your best bet. Let the Zorojuro live. He could also just play Chopper and then play Mulligan to KO the Pudding and then swing at the Zorojuro. But that feels bad because your opponent's going to 8 Dawn next turn.
24k attack.
It's like if all his hands are his events, right?
2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 19. Yeah, 24k.
Yeah, actually, forcing the Gum Gum Giant is not that bad, of course. If you there's so many cards in hand, I guess they won't Giant, but
I think if you Emperor, you definitely don't throw all of them. I think you can throw some of them, but not all.
Mm-hmm.
I think 1 is the correct number, or 3. It's not 5.
And our first top 4 is a Lucci. He won against Machek, his red-green Luffy.
That was a quick game. Oh, it's the... Oh, it's not Chris Back because he lost to Noel.
Red Green Luffy?
Yeah. Machek lost to Lucci from Rutger.
Green Purple Luffy, you mean?
Yes, my bad.
Ah, okay, you said Red Green, because that's a real... That's a leader too, right? So...
Yeah.
I was getting excited there for a moment.
My bad.
It's okay. He's teasing us here.
Oh, yeah. I think he's going to end up doing the Fire or the Flame Emperor, if I had to guess. Okay, never mind. Looks like he's doing maybe Chopper, and then, okay. Yeah, maybe Chopper Mogun.
I guess so. Not sure if I'm a fan of this, but...
Yeah, your opponent going to 8 on next turn feels really bad.
They have a lot of cards, you know. They're gonna let them develop a blocker.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess you kill the Sanji Pudding. It's not...
Okay, playing out...
I don't think you play the bear.
Oh, he does play the bear. Oh.
I don't think you play it. The problem is that it is 6k, right? That bear is a massive investment to attack. It's like 3 dons to go 1/6.
Mm-hmm.
I would keep the bear in hand, I think.
Oh shit.
So, okay.
I think Dobo G just lost on stream against against Beji into zero cost event from Asakura. He is doing it again.
Ooh.
Last
hey,
week,
Jackson, you need to know.
Yeah.
We had a game last week. It was like unwinnable. I think he made like one or two like small like mistakes, and then he proceeds to like badge into zero cost into
oh my god.
like not in one turn, but that was in 2 turns, and then his opponent attacks and he triggers Luffy to pop the Rebecca to have exactly lethal to the turn after.
This is on sim, right? It's not webcam, right?
No,
that was a sim.
Okay.
If we said that if it was a webcam, we would be like.
And he is not an ITer, I think. So.
It was insane. Yeah.
I think Enel being meta again is gonna bring up some trauma, but I do like the direction Enel is going into because they're not a total control deck anymore. They have some rush cards, so it makes it kind of more interactive. I
agree. They have some pressure at least now.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, the beige and zero cost trauma is gonna come rolling back.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I won't unless.
Oh, swinging at the chopper. Interesting.
We're defending this?
No, there's no way.
Zoro, so you don't need to worry about their 4 cost. It's too much of an investment for them to swing at your life with a 4k body.
No, don't do it. He's gonna divine departure here, thinking he can protect the chopper. That will make me sad.
Nice and let it go.
Yeah, you always. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way that we protect this, right?
Honestly, you're so happy they attacked your chopper here. Yeah, that's how I would feel here.
It's a 2k counter that you play for free off your 3-cost chopper, basically.
Yeah. We're getting value back from playing the bear. Oh, no.
Wow.
Okay, we're countering.
Alright, well, let's see what Green Purple's can do with their 5 down.
I think here it's like, if you invest all this down to swing, you're grabbing 1 card out of their 12-card hand. I just don't see the value in this.
Right, and you have to invest 2 Dawn for it, and if you put 2 Dawn over somebody else, that would have been an extra card probably.
Can he go 6/6/6 Mulligan? Because then it's okay, right?
No,
So-
it's not okay.
But here you need... Why?
I mean, protecting the chopper, I'm like...
I mean, it depends, right? If you can mulligan the pudding here, can you still go 6-6 with Bear and with the guy?
Yeah, you can because the bear will buff for
Oh
trade.
my
But why do we protect if we're not gonna swing with it? Oh, this is just one
They-
giant.
I think
This
it
is
was
just
actually...
2Ks.
In the end, it was a kind of okay. I think because could he go 3 Bear, 2, 1 there, and 1 leader, right? He could. So I definitely would let it go. Definitely. But I'm saying because you countered it, you could go 3 times 6. What?
What? I think he messed up.
What?
Oh
No.
my god, bro. What is this?
He thought it was a 9K. He didn't see him ditch a card off
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't question mark your opponent like that.
No. No, stop. Ow. Oh my
Stop it, stop it.
god.
the ace. So I will say one thing about this though, like when your opponent kind of takes a long time, you kind of like daydream and then you just don't pay attention. Then when you get back, you try to play as soon as possible. So that happens to me sometimes, where my opponent takes like 2 minutes and then I forget, or I don't see.
You see
anything
4
happen.
done? You see 4
Yeah.
done on leader, and you just throw 2. You
mean-
throw 2 Ks. Oh my god.
That's his own. Okay, like this is something we've discussed and we put in the rules. That's his own prerogative. Misclicks happen. If they happen in Hearthstone, they happened, and that's
do you mean? He
just
won.
kind of you have to accept that. So
No, I
The
mean,
ace, the ace won, right? So
Yeah, he
Yeah.
won.
Yeah.
He won. But ouch.
yeah, we can't delay. So against me, he also made a misclick where with his Gum Gum Giant, he removed the active Dawn he had because he would have had the Giant to counter out by his finishing swing then, and he would have won. So I gave him the win because I was like, well, in real life, you're not gonna like return an active Dawn, right? Like it's, and yeah, now he makes another misplay. I feel so bad for him, but
gotta-
here it's just it is what it
I
is.
mean, no. Let's be real. You have to be careful, right? You're playing tournaments.
right.
Yeah.
You gotta pay some attention. Like it happens. It's unfortunate, but you have to take responsibility of this kind of things.
Yeah. I think it's fair. Like, there's no like other resolution you can really do. Like, you can't make him replay it. You can't give the win
sure.
to the other person just because he ended up counter.
I agree. Okay, let's go
Okay.
to now. I guess that was the last game, right?
Yes, and
Yep.
Oof.
Did both Enels make it? Because looking at this ace build, if you go against Enel, I think it's probably gonna be really miserable for you.
We have no, we have again. No, not again. We have Lucci Enel, and we have Lucci Ace.
Ace.
Okay, I think.
Okay,
any
let's
of
watch
these
it.
decks is bad for ace. Yeah, ace is dead for sure.
Yeah,
Shall we watch Enel?
Well, he is
Yeah, watch
quite. He's quite amusing to watch, right? He is.
Yeah, let's just watch that.
I'm down for whatever though, but
Yeah, we watched enough
that was
Ace,
good.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I will tell the guys to start up. Oh,
Played, but that's not the one. That's not
okay, that doesn't exist in English. Okay, nothing sets. My bad.
Jackson, can you imagine you trigger your opponent and he goes like, "Your girlfriend cheats on you, bro."
Who's really winning, huh?
Oh my god. Okay, let's see.
I'm so glad that Enel's early games are not consisting of just passing with 5 down open anymore. I'm glad that they
Yeah.
actually have some kind of aggro.
He's gonna get that to the Kuzan now.
Mhm.
Interacting. No way you counter, right?
Mm,
Okay.
As Enel? Psh.
Yeah, I thought he was thinking of countering there. I hope he's surprised.
Oh, even worse.
Tasty
Even worse.
Laboon.
Now Shigan, trigger. Trigger
I
game,
mean, you
let's
have to
go.
do this order, right? You
Yeah,
have to do this order.
yeah. But then we have a trigger
You
game.
You attack 5 life they take, and all of a sudden you're like, oopsie.
Okay, now show the bait. He had Kuzan all along, but he wanted to wait until he gets on 3 life to use it.
Okay, what can we do here? I guess Hina Brook works. 5 Hina Brook works.
Ooh. He's already starting with the triggers. Too bad there's nothing to pop.
Ooh. Right, that's a draw 2 this
Oh,
card
there's a draw
won't
2.
trigger.
Okay. Oh, I'm surprised he didn't. Oh, he's saving for the Kuzan. Okay, I see. Another Laboon. Oh man, this is so good. Because you also
Uta.
have the
The event is good here.
X-Drake. Yeah, X-Drake can rest the Uta too.
So you can X-Drake and event. It's really good.
Yeah.
Oh, this looks good. You can look at your life too, and then your second life is a 0 cost event now, and you put it. Oh, you look at their life.
Wait, what was that? That was a.
It was an Uta, and we put it at the
Uta?
bottom.
Okay, so we know it's a brick at least.
I'm surprised he didn't look at his top life.
But because he knows, there is a Badge and 0 cost event ready for this in this game.
Also, your life's not getting attacked anytime soon anyway, so I guess you can worry about what you give your opponent.
Yeah, but you could shift it. That's all I'm thinking, right?
So 8 on. Looks like a jack.
We protect this, right?
I mean, if they leave 7, I think I'll counter it.
If it's a jack, we just full swing, right?
Yeah, I like it.
Well, maybe you can even greed and do a 10k, and then if you defend that, just do another 10k.
I like it. I would split it. 2 10s is better.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, I like 2 10s.
Yep.
She agrees?
If you counter 1, you gotta be able to defend the second one.
Yeah.
Oh, he messed up too. No.
What is happening? No.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Wait. Oh no.
He's leaving.
Damn, bro. His girlfriend is definitely cheating on him.
He's leaving 3.
This is gonna be a new thing, no? Go on.
For sure. Honestly, that's one of the funniest things I've heard while playing One Piece.
All right. Well, I think you need 10 costs here.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, he definitely has it. All right, he triggers the Frankie. Yeah.
Okay, you're back. If you're Lucian, you play 10 cost. You're so back in this game.
Right.
Oh, what's happening this week?
And then there's an argument not to even swing there because if you trigger a body, that's really bad for you. But you also leave them at 1, so they can play an ace and heal.
You definitely counter this, yeah.
Oh, playing a no instead. Okay.
I'm not sure I'll have this. I think I like ace. I like ace better.
Okay. No, you gotta start playing some blockers now.
Yep. Now it's the moment where with Lucci, you gotta have some either Rebecca's or much raising hand.
Those 10 cost Kuzans. I'm really getting convinced today about it.
Yeah, when it's good, it looks good. But when it doesn't, man.
When it's bad, it's just terrible.
Yeah, when you have like 3 of them in your hand in the early game.
Yeah. I honestly don't know how I feel about it.
So I'm a sucker for like auto win positions. That's why ACOS Kid is like my favorite card, or was back in the day, because when you drop that down, you have auto win positions. So I like Tenkos Kuzan just because I feel like I'm going to win no matter what if he sticks.
Ooh, 8.
Yeah, it's probably Rebecca, or Uta into Rebecca Brook.
It's not enough.
That's not enough though. Oh, the Suru. That should be enough now.
Remember the days of good old Ice Age?
Oh, I don't know if I would put good next to Ice Age.
You're just not a black player.
Making an awful lot of assumptions there, Ruben.
Let's see. I mean, we definitely don't throw a rush character, right? But I don't know. I feel like they're gonna pop your body anyway, so I might as well just play the ace first. That doesn't require us to throw a card away.
Right. You lost 2 cards already because you used it now instead of using ace, but you only have 1 ace as well, but you could have saved yourself a card.
Yeah.
There's also a consideration to just do Rocket Luffy, KO Rebecca, and then go at life instead, and then
put him to 0.
Another blocker.
I was thinking that.
I think that might be what I would have done instead, just because it doesn't seem like you're gonna win this game if the Brook sticks.
He can still do it now, I guess.
Yeah, but then now you might lose. Because
Turn
you're gonna be at
after.
1 life. Yeah.
No, you can heal with Ace, right? It's the same. He was at 1 life before as well.
Yeah, he's putting him to 0.
It's the same, right? But I think he's just gonna play Ace and go 10 life again.
Yep. Rebecca taking all the hits. You shall not pass.
I mean, now our 10 cost though is dead on board. Now it's way worse, right? Because of the Laboon sticking.
Mm-hmm.
I also think that maybe he should have swung with Lucci once last turn, force him to counter, because I don't think Enel ever takes there. Otherwise, the Kuzan come in with 10 and you be at 0.
Was there a world where he could have just used 5 cost Luffy and swing 10k life? Put him at 0?
Oh yeah, that's the play that I meant last turn.
Yeah.
And then
I think
maybe get another one here.
I think this turn I could see it. But he's kind of committed, it looks like. The problem is that now he doesn't have a rush character left. That's why I want to do it while I still have a character left.
Mm-hmm.
Third Rebecca is probably just GG.
And
I mean, now you do
Lucci
it for sure.
already won against Ace in a
Now
rapid
you definitely
speed.
Luffy a face, right? Because no,
No?
what are we doing here?
Oh man, I don't think playing a long game is gonna help.
Nope.
I think this is where your past trigger experience affects your decision making.
I think we
Yeah,
throw
we ended
away a
up playing,
kata,
like,
right?
Go.
You can't. It needs to have a trigger.
Oh, yeah. Oof.
Has to be. It's definitely not a 0 cost event. So it's either Nami or I don't like this. I think Luffy here at 10 life is fine, right? Or Luffy and 8 life. I play the blocker.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? Do you think it's 10 or it's 8 blocker? I think Luffy 8 blocker is probably the best.
I liked 8. Last turn, you mean,
You-
right? You Luffy the Rebecca,
Right.
8 life, and then you just put Shiroshi?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Mm.
Because I think if you go 10 because they can counter 8, it's very likely they can counter the 10 you're gonna go the turn after with Luffy.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's okay to go 8 and then 10 the turn after.
Mm-hmm.
In case
In
they
worst
have
case scenario, that Shiroshi is also can go for lethal.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah,
But-
I would have liked playing the Rocket Luffy 2 turns ago to KO Rebecca and then get him down to 0.
No, no, dude, there's no way, bro. How does he do it every time?
This is why he didn't use the event. He knew his life was gonna.
No
Be a
No,
way.
that's just unbelievable, bro.
No, he's a programmer. It has to
And
be.
Enel is very good here too.
Here comes the loop.
Oh,
Yeah, so
Mancheri.
that's Mancheri, Rebecca, Brooke. And now because you didn't use it before, you put yourself in the situation where you were locked, right?
Hmm.
I think he's locked out of the game now. So now we're gonna Brook over the Uta and pop the Nami. I like keeping the Mancheri in play.
Yeah,
For
I would double
sure.
block. Yeah, I would double block if he tries to swing at it.
Mm-hmm.
But
Now
yeah,
we
I mean, this
threw.
just goes back what we were saying, but you gotta try to play to win and not try to play to stall.
Yeah. Oh, Ace. But Ace doesn't do anything, right? No, now it's the Mancheri 100%.
Yeah.
I'm just
You-
surprised he played over the other Rebecca instead of
That's a
playing
mistake.
over
That was a mistake,
Yeah.
100%, right? Like
for sure.
there is no way you're supposed to leave your Mancheri die. I think if
No.
you keep the Mancheri live this turn, you basically can't lose.
Mm-hmm.
I would go face here as well, by the way.
Because you
Right.
double block, Rebecca brings back either Hina, Laboon, and then you can just Laboon instead of having the Uta. Like the Uta is pretty useless on board now because she can't
Mhm.
really help you reach the 10 cost threshold.
I agree. And also guarantee you have a blocker every turn is big, right?
Mm-hmm. So Lucci letting Enel getting back in the game now.
Yeah. That's what happened last time too, I'm telling you.
I
It's
mean,
gonna happen again. It's gonna happen again.
leader swing and Lucci from hand is enough here too, right? So
I think it's
or
Jack.
just Jack, yeah.
The moment he put 3 down on leader, it was very clear that was Jack.
Okay,
Yeah.
no more
Now-
0 cost event in life. It's confirmed now.
Only Veg is left now.
Just counter block this. But like
Okay.
Lucci has one card in hand now.
I think you attack the Jack here.
Yeah, I think either way it doesn't get blocked, so it probably doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, targeting Jack is good.
Yeah.
But now your entire board is exactly KO's 10 cost, so
Mhm.
you just need to block her up.
Yeah, but they need to keep drawing blockers.
We don't have a rush character though.
Do they not play 8 cost Kid that Rush is alive? I think they do.
Last week he did at least, yes.
Yeah. So I think that could be an out as well. With
Right,
2 cards
but
in hand. Yeah.
Maybe you don't attack
Does
as
he
being
play any
Lucci now.
trigger bodies? Does he play any trigger bodies like Frankie or Kiku?
Maybe Frankie, I think.
I think Frankie is the reason
No.
why we don't attack, right? Like if you trigger Frankie
Yeah.
right now, we can lose. If we
We
don't.
always take, yeah.
Ooh, that's a body.
Oh, that's also a body, yeah.
Bro, if we die to Brule, bro, it would be so fun. Okay, we have.
Okay, that last hand, if it wasn't a counter, we had a chance.
Okay, so
Yeah,
we,
but this here, Kid wins the game, right? If you had
Right.
8 cost Kid here, it was game.
yeah.
Right, the Lucci is giving so many openings.
Yeah, I think here you just probably play like put them at 0 and play the blocker and pass. You have a lot of counter, and
Yep.
you just need to hope you can survive.
Right.
Yep.
I don't think I see anything else.
You can also play the Nami to KO the Brook.
Oh wow.
8?
Into Jack?
Okay, he's gonna go Nami then.
Sure.
Oh wait, we lost on a card now. Oh no!
Oh, if you did
This-
the other way around, he would have drawn off of Nami.
Yeah.
I think we should have put him to 0 and like even one Rebecca wasn't enough next turn, right?
Right.
I think he's very committed to his game plan, to be honest. Like his game plan was that they were gonna run out of things to pop,
Mm.
but they don't.
I don't dislike the like destroy everything from Lucci. Like
Wait, you popped the Shirahoshi? That's crazy. I guess maybe you
needed
have
to.
to. Maybe
Because
you
he
have to.
goes
if
7-8.
you
Yeah,
die.
they would've-
Yeah.
Yeah.
wait, why is he? I was
Yeah.
like, wow, is he in doubt? Maybe I should not heal.
No, you have to. You have to. You have to pop the Shirahoshi.
Now we don't attack.
Mm.
Oh, he's still attacking. Okay.
No trigger body. Like even a Brule loses the game for you, depending on what your last card is.
Yeah.
I think I would attack 7
Okay,
here.
no
with
matter
it,
what.
but-
Okay, this
Oh
this.
man, no matter what,
Ooh.
a Brule here would be game ending.
I think you have to, right?
Oh my
Ooh,
god!
that's
Oh,
Skip,
it
skip,
did!
skip,
Oh, it's
skip.
game 2!
Oh
Like,
my!
Yeah, that's what I
He-
thought as well.
He plays
Oh.
3 copies of it, so
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
I
about to
thought-
get a trigger.
I
Wow!
thought it was coming.
GG's, and we'll have to.
Looks like,
Mm-hmm.
and we're thinking.
I think it's
I
a
don't know.
decent hand, but you do
Yeah.
risk not drawing your top end.
Oh, Mancheri gone. Is he gonna pop
And
it?
then-
Oh, it seems like it.
Ooh,
I think that's fine.
okay. Yeah.
Because
it's
as
fine,
Lucci,
but
you really want, you want to be swinging as much as you can to get your trash filled up, and if you don't leave them at 1 too early, then you can swing as much as you can.
I mean, I would rather kill it and attack them to 1 than put them at 1 with it in play.
Mhm.
Because that's like a worse situation to be in, I think. So
Because there's also
Okay,
no
1 mana-
guarantee that on your 8 or 9 down turn you can KO it.
yeah. But I don't think you attack with Brook here.
I don't think
I think
you.
it's maybe just Kuzan pass.
Yeah, I like Kuzan pass.
Who's
Like,
on Spandan pass?
yep.
You like playing the Spandan here? I don't think you
Yeah.
discarded any big cost. I would not, I think.
I like it just in case you do want to eventually get like a jack on your trash to eventually get back with Rebecca.
No, it worked
Also,
out.
cycling towards your temple. It's like I think this matchup can go into the game where you're just cycling your deck at like 1-2 cards in life.
If he did the order
Honestly,
way around, he would have lost his Kaido.
he got so
Yeah.
rewarded for the
Yep.
order.
That's how you know you're a good
Ooh.
Lucci. You know when to mill and then when to draw. In what order?
Typical. Clearly, it was skilled.
And
Let's see.
the double Kaido, that's very good.
Mhm.
It is. And Tempest kicking hand.
No,
So we can
honestly.
Laboon Brook pop the Gedatsu, right? So that's pretty clean.
Mhm.
I guess it's just that, right?
Depending on what he has in trash. If he has a Lucci in trash as well, he can do Laboon and Spandine and leave your Rook active.
But then if you Spandine, then you don't have 10 for Tempest Kick.
Mhm.
Or
But it's fine. You're not gonna tap this anytime soon, right? Because next turn you're playing Kaido, so you're gonna usually effect at least 2 more times.
and I think he has exactly like 7 now. Or is it more? No, it's more. It's at least 6. It's at like 10 cards in trash now.
Mhm.
He has 7. With Mill, he's at 9.
9.
Yes, yeah. So that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Put him down to
there's
bad
Kaido.
here, just because he's going to 8.
Do
I think I
we
would do the same here.
do we ever not play Kaido next turn just so we can Tempest kick Kaido the turn after the 10 cost and hopefully we can
I think you always
redo
swing
it?
there because you always play Kaido here because you want the big body as soon as you can too.
Because you can't really clear the big boys as easily as before.
Right.
And you don't have... we didn't see Rebecca's or Hina's yet, but I guess sooner or later they will come into our...
So it looks like maybe 8 cost Kata play here.
Does have it.
I think honestly I might let this go just because this Brook is susceptible to getting popped by anything in life and also any Yamatos because you're at 3 life.
If you're playing Kaido anyway, you might as well, right?
Right.
Because the Brook is going to sit there for a while.
This Brook's a liability now.
Yeah, because now it looks like you're going 5 Kaido. You have to 5. Actually, no, you can... Actually, I like not going 5, right?
Yeah, you can Brook.
Yeah, I like
instead,
Brook.
leader.
Yeah, I would go 4 Brook minus the Katakuri and then Kaido it. And next turn you can... Actually, I like not giving him the cycle here. But
Yeah,
maybe
I
they
mean,
counter and you get rewarded.
Yeah, it depends what you do prioritize. Like, would you rather give him the cycle and then mill 2 cards, or just not do either? I think it's a okay decision either way. I kind of like milling Lucci just because you can get to the bottom of your deck pretty easily in this matchup. Oh, did he trigger that? Oh no, he triggered the punk.
No,
he drew.
Draw to discard 1. Draw to discard 1. Maybe Kaido here always.
Yep.
Right?
Yep, for sure.
Kaido number 1.
You probably get rid of Lucci here, right? Because you always have Spandine to bring it back.
I agree. You're at the point where the trash is infinite, so I think it's fine either way. I'm trying to think of what in life would have punished you here, but I don't think there's anything. So maybe 5 is just good.
Yeah, I mean, worst case is a body like a Frankie if he plays that.
Yeah, but that's fine, right?
Yeah,
it's not the end of the world.
Frankie. Right.
Yeah, and if they pop your Brook, then you trade it 1 for 1, which is still fine, right?
He comes in now.
Yeah, so we can Tempest kick Kaido this as well. And now you can Shirahoshi the... Okay, so here, you know what I like here? 5 life minus the Shirahoshi. They take the life. Yeah, and then you Brook, pop the Shirahoshi, and then go 9 with Kaido and still put them at 1.
Right. Oh, but he just got 1.
Okay.
So much for that. Maybe this guy is a programmer. This guy's triggers are very crazy.
Yeah. But I do like this order, right? Because then you keep them at 1, you kill the blocker, and you still clear the board. Yeah.
And then if your Tempest kicks, draw something too. Like maybe
That's a good draw.
Becca.
We haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. And then like compared to the last Lucci we saw, I think this Lucci would be comfortable playing at like 1 or 0 life just because you have Rebecca and Sabo. I'm not sure if Enel's play it now, but like Blaze, Slice, or Maru is always an option. But Sabo just kind of negates that.
I also don't think you ever throw your blocker away here.
Also, a difference is this list is playing Kaidos over the Kuzan. Although Kuzan generated a lot of value last.
How many Kaidos does he play?
I think 3.
Imagine if you throw the other one here, it would be insane.
This is starting to look pretty rough for Lucci though, just because this Enel is going to be really hard to remove, but the one after it is going to be even harder to remove because you're going to have less resources.
Do we have Hina? Can we Tempest kick Hina Lucci? We can, right?
Yeah. Yes.
So we always Tempest kick first.
Yes.
In case we hit the Kaido, that would be insane.
Right. Then after this, we'll only have Sabo, Kuzan, Suru. Okay, another Rebecca is always nice.
Actually, pretty good. Yeah.
But yeah, our hands
looking pretty good. Yeah. Because like the blocker is also really good here. Now you have 4 things you can attack with next turn as well, which is pretty big because you can attack with Hina, Lucci, and double Kaido next turn. I would probably attack with the Kaidos here. And I would do it before I play the Rebecca.
Right. Like you're most likely not gonna get his life, but you need to get rid of that blocker. Like you gotta force him to block.
Yeah, I agree. And if they just take both, that's still fine, right? Because now they're healing to 1 and not to 2. Oh, the Kaido is in trash, so okay.
Probably wouldn't have put that Kaido. You could have put it Kaido at the bottom. You could have ordered it Tempest into Kaido though, just in case you draw Tempest. You have an easy way to enter 10 costs because that Tempest is gonna draw you into a Kaido.
I agree for sure. I like Mansheri too, but I think the order would be better to be Tempest Kaido. Yeah.
Okay, Ace.
Yeah, we still have some big drops left for Enel. We do have 8 cost Kit and 10 cost Enel left, but
right. It's kind of interesting to see Enel prioritize playing Enel over Ace first. Like I'd rather play the Ace always, just because Enel always has rush anyway. I think it's just better.
I think Enel is better after they go low in cards. I think when their hand is full, I would play Ace, because I would rather them use their Kaido on it. And when they go lower on cards, then I want to play the Enel, because if it sticks, that's one of those cards where it's insane, right?
Yeah. See, now this is the turn I'm worried about, because you can't KO the Ace anymore, so now you're kind of getting in a race.
Well, I just like here just swinging 5's face. If he takes, you can just bash his face, and if he doesn't, you can start swinging on, well, like 10s or more on his Ace, and then just play Sabo. And next turn you can Rebecca Sabo even.
Is it ever like 5-5-6, and then you broke the Shirahoshi, and then attack with all Don or Kaido into the Ace?
I'm just not sure
like
if
16 into the Ace?
I'm just not sure if I like starting with a 7 when they are on 2. I just like getting cards. If they take like a very small hit, then you can just go aggro.
Looks like he's content with just going probably 10-10 and Ace and playing a Sabo.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, you do get rid of the Kuzan in your hand.
Yeah.
And worst case, you can always bring back the Sabo or Rebecca Sabo next turn. These Hinas and Luccis will probably be like blockers anyway.
If they counter this, they're really low on cards, right? Like this is amazing for you actually.
Yep, you go 10-10 and play Sabo.
They go to 3 cards next turn. I mean, or you get the block.
Ooh.
Oh, you get the block. Okay, so now you have set up lethal for next turn.
He only has Kit, 10 cost Enel, and 0 cost event in hand currently, so he had either to discard 2 cards for that small hit, or
Yeah, I like how you played this game,
Mm-hmm.
the Lucci.
Yeah.
I think you
think
can
it's
block
not-
this or counters. Yeah, I think you can counter this.
Yeah, I think it's not free, the block. It looks free, but I think...
Yeah, it's just a bait.
And then
Now it's an L?
yes. But your hand is so small, I think you can just get rid of both your bodies. Well, I guess with just such a small hand, you can even start poking face. But, like, as Lucci, I like to play it slow here and just go for a double board.
For sure. I would clear everything here, right? Can you guarantee it? So 2 is 11, they counter. 2 is 11, they counter.
Yeah, you can guarantee it, right?
No, you can't. You can't. If you go on 10, you can,
Mm.
right? If they counter the 10s, you can. But
Oh,
of course, if he has counter, you probably just let the...
Yeah, he has 2k,
Okay,
2k and 0 cost event, so...
Yeah, so you go 11 and then everything on Lucci, right?
Mhm.
I would have liked to go 13 there. Just guarantee it, and then you can still go at life and then play Rebecca.
But this is guaranteed, right? Also, because if they
Right.
counter this one, you attack one big one and it always dies with one card left.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I think here, I don't know if I would attack. But maybe I'm wrong.
He's trying to put him to 0. We don't have a healer in hand so far.
It's working out. Pretty good. But I think this game, it's basically impossible to lose from this point, I feel like.
Yeah. We saw Enel doing very crazy things though. But
but I think
this
from
is
this
too much.
point-
This is too much.
No.
Yeah, no, that was a really well played turn from Lucci.
I like it.
Yep, I think he played very, very, very good.
Yeah, I think this is the kind of games where you also see like why people say Lucci's favored in this matchup.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think you have a lot of control over what's happening in this game.
Yeah.
You're basically the decision, like you're deciding, right? Like you have cards that are really important. Like Mancheri is brutal in this matchup.
Mm-hmm.
And didn't even need it.
And you didn't leave yourself open to triggers. Like you didn't need to go for game last turn. Going for board was like perfectly fine.
I agree. Basically unlosable now, right? I can't even imagine what would life look like for you to lose. Because even if they survive here, you're still still unlosable, right?
Yeah. But he does the veggie once more.
Fine.
But here we go. Winner. GG's Rutger Aue winning with Lucci. Thanks. For I don't know what for, but for the box that I will have to.
For the box, I guess.
Yeah. For the box that I have to send him. But
probably.
GG's to the Lucci player. Very well played. I honestly didn't dislike it as much as you might think for watching Lucci Enel. But maybe I'm deep inside a black player in disguise, right? After all the new games.
Rutger is a good player. I play against him at locals often. Like, he's from my area.
Oh, nice.
He's good. Yeah.
Also, seeing 2 different Lucci builds is always good to see.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it's okay to still respect the teach, honestly. Like the still matchup, the teach matchup with Kaido. And to be fair, the card is good in general. It's not just good in teach, right? Into teach. I don't know. I'm not super convinced on the 10 cost, but it's not bad. What do you think, Clyde?
I personally not a fan either. This format, at least OP11, I can see the reasoning for it. But yeah, I think not respecting a deck like Teach. I don't like building decks like that. Like I expect to place like one every deck. I at least want to have an out into every deck. So